All right, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about Terence Crawford. Head is in the clouds. Said one of the most arrogant and ridiculous things that I have heard in a while. Specifically that Gervonta Davis, if he wasn't so cocky, would be on Turki Al-Sheikh's card, on the undercard of Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Let's talk about that mind-boggling statement in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, bro, we're going to talk about the dude that must clearly have the biggest ego in the history of boxing. Terence Bud Crawford said something that is so patently stupid that, hey, man, I got to say something about it. Other people are doing videos about it, but when I saw it, I was like, wow, dude, this guy's head is in the clouds. Now, before I get into the details, though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. But let's get into this, man, because obviously Terence Crawford needs some attention. Because Terence Crawford gave a statement to Ring Magazine, which in effect said that if Gervonta Davis was not so cocky, he would be on the undercard of the Canelo Alvarez Terence Crawford fight card in Saudi Arabia. Let me tell you, man, let's look at this in multiple ways. First of all, Terence, that's not your card. That's Canelo's card, buddy. You're the B-side. So you shouldn't be running around talking about anybody being on the undercard, bro, when you pretty much are just there along for the ride with Canelo. Okay? You're not a big star like Canelo, bro. It's not your card. It's Canelo's card, and Canelo's fighting you. Now, let's talk about the idea that Gervonta Davis should be on the undercard with Shakur Stevenson. How in the world are they going to pay for that? Why in the world would he do that? Why would Gervonta Davis, honestly, stop what he's doing, not fight Lamont Roach, sign up to a contract with Turki Al-Sheikh so he can go to Saudi Arabia to fight on a guy who honestly isn't any bigger than he is on their undercard? What in the world is Terence Crawford talking about? What are you talking about? You want the man seriously to be on your undercard? The man is the biggest headliner that there is in the sport of boxing, bro. Why in the world, just because Canelo's fighting you, should he be on your undercard? Dude, Terence, you should be on Gervonta's undercard before Gervonta's on your undercard. That's ridiculous. But anyway, bro, that is par for the course with these people, man. Par for the course with the stuff. What in the world would make Terence Crawford say that? The only thing that can make Terence Crawford seriously say that is because he's trying to sell that Canelo Alvarez fight and trying to sell his name on Gervonta Davis by saying something outlandish about him in the promotion of that fight. Because to have Gervonta Davis on an undercard of Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford absolutely makes no sense whatsoever, bro. Now, the funny thing for me is going to be, because I'm going to tell you, bro, I'm not the happiest cat in the world with Terence Crawford. Haven't been happy with the cat in the lab. I haven't been particularly happy with the dude. I haven't been happy with him for the last several years because of the things that he says and some of the stuff that he does, man. Just boggles my mind. If you think, what is the logical reason for this? The only logical reason is so that he can have his name attached to Gervonta Davis and it'll cause a big stir. There's no way that that man actually believes that if Gervonta wasn't cocky. But let's look at the insult itself and how hypocritical it is for somebody that is the B-side on the main event to tell somebody who does way bigger numbers than he does, who's a much bigger star than he is, that person needs to be on the undercard. It seems like the person that is saying it is the one that's being cocky and not the person that he's talking to. It seems like Terence Crawford's head is through the top of the roof and not Gervonta Davis. It's because Gervonta Davis, let me put it this way, Gervonta Davis has just as much reason to say Canelo should be on his undercard as Terence Crawford has to tell Gervonta that Gervonta should be under his undercard. Dude, Terence Crawford I don't think Terence Crawford fight has actually turned a profit yet. But yet, he's bossing around telling people who need to be on his undercard if they weren't so cocky. As if I'm supposed to look at Gervonta Davis and see Gervonta Davis as cocky, but not see you as cocky. Oh my God, man. What is wrong with these people, man? And I'm going to tell you, dude, the crazy thing is that there's going to be a bunch of people parroting and echoing that ridiculousness and saying, oh, yeah, he's right. I mean, Gervonta, you saw they lied on the pay-per-view numbers. He did 146,000 pay-per-views and it wasn't reported. Other people said it was up near 500. Dan Rayfield says 260. Whatever the case is, bro, Terence Crawford ain't sold 260,000 pay-per-views by himself. Not never. Nor will he ever will. Terence Crawford is riding on the coattails of Canelo Alvarez, bro, into this fight. And we'll see what happens, man, and see whether or not his, 15 minutes of fame, how that pays off. But at the end of the day, bro, Terence just talking outside of his neck. Talking out the side of his neck with that one, man. But we'll see, man. I'm telling you, man, karma's a bitch, bro. Karma is something, man. But Terence Crawford has been behaving like this his entire career. So, hey, man, we'll see if it catches up to him in this fight with Canelo Alvarez, bro. Because, dog, if he loses to Canelo Alvarez and walks out the gate with an ass whooping from Canelo Alvarez, honestly, bro, sometimes I think it would serve the dude right. I'm not the biggest fan of this dude. He's got a very, very nasty attitude away from when he's on the camera, when he's away from the camera. But this stuff that he's doing with Gervonta, dude, seems absolutely ridiculous, man. Poking and going back with him, going back and forth with him, and clout chasing the dude on his fight, bro. Gervonta Davis ain't clout chasing Terence Crawford on no fights, and definitely for sure ain't never gonna be on his undercard. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. And I hope you guys understand, man. I just don't really know what to think about that statement, other than it is just meant, again, to just draw people to you and get people to talk bad about Gervonta. Anyway, that's my take. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.